Hey everyone, welcome back to Low Luxury, the channel where I show you what authentic luxury clothing looks like. And today, the quarantine hair is in full effect, but you know, legit checking stops for no man, even one whose head looks like an unruly guinea pig. Anyway, today we are looking into a piece by one of my favorite designers, Craig Green. He's a true weirdo, his stuff is crazy, and you're gonna love it, so let's get into it. But before we get going, I've looked into it, and a very, very tiny percentage of you are actually subscribed to the channel. So it doesn't cost you anything. If you like the content I make, just click that subscribe button, and I thank you profusely. So as you can see, this is a button-down shirt with a hood and a kind of harness applique pattern on it, already getting crazy. But let's start by taking a look at the retail tags. So I got this from Dover Street Market, so that's the tag from them. Yours may or may not have a retailer tag on it, but more important is this piece right here. So this is a matte black piece of cardstock. You can see it's kind of like an arrow street sign sort of shape. And printed on there, it's not embossed or anything, it just looks like it's printed on. In white, you've got Craig Green. Or I guess it's more of a gray really, a light gray. And that's all in caps. Look at that spacing, nice and clean. The edges over here are rounded, and these are a bit pointier, but still kind of rounded. And then up here under that ribbon is rounded as well. And under that, on a white rectangular sticker with rounded edges, you've got the model number, then your fabrication, that's cotton and linen, then the model, harness, hooded, shirt, and then your color, olive check. And lastly, your size. And then coming off the end of that, you have this little ribbon attached to it. It's stitched right there so that it stays in. And then it's two pieces coming off, one longer and one shorter. And then with a kind of twisty black thin piece of string, that goes through the buttonhole right there. Now let's take a look at the brand tag at the back of the neck. So this is a black kind of artificial like polyester feeling tag. And embroidered in there in gray, you've got Craig Green. And those stitches have a kind of pixelated feel to them. It's pretty interesting. And then under there, kind of centered under the C, not totally even, it doesn't look like, you've got the S for small. And then under that, on its own tag, it's kind of a loop tag sewn in underneath here. It says Made in Italy, all in caps, also in gray. And that is stitched in on all four sides with clean black stitches. Now let's look at the fabric tags inside the shirt. So first up, you've got a rough black kind of plasticky tag, and it is a loop tag as you can see. And then at the top of that, it's not, well, I guess it is centered. In gray, you've got the Craig Green logo, and on the back of that, Made in Italy. And then under that, you've got a thinner matte white plastic tag, and that has the Craig Green logo first in black, then the website, and you can see how that matches up perfectly with the logo, the spacing there. And you've got your symbols, fabrication, which is centered and all caps. And this one, as we said, is cotton and linen, which gives it a nice light feel. It's really great. And then you've got your washing instructions all in English. And there's nothing on the back of that. And those are stitched right into the seam of the shirt, so you don't see any visible stitches there holding those in. Now let's take a look at some of the unique details to this shirt that make it so interesting. So first, of course, we have the harness pattern that goes around in stripes, and those you can see are kind of like double machine stitched on both sides. And the stitch, the closest one to the edges, comes really, really close right up to the edge. It's really clean and really uniform. There are pockets on both sides, kind of at the waist, and they're really hidden. You can barely see them. But this stripe right here is actually broken, and they go into a pocket there. And you can see the kind of sheerness of the shirt. It's very thin, and I think that's that linen coming through. You also get a couple of drawstrings for the hood, and these are the same check pattern, but they're from the white, and they're kind of folded over and stitched together at the ends. And the hood is stitched in right under the collar there, and it's got a folded over hem right there. All right, now that we've broken this thing down, I think it's time to try it on, see how it feels, and see how it fits. So this is a super comfortable shirt. It's really nice and airy. it really feels like a sort of September shirt. Like as summer is turning into fall, it's just perfect for that sweet spot right there. The fit I would consider to be slightly oversized, but not considerably or really noticeably so. But I think it's maybe a small is a bit closer to a true to size medium than anything else. I love the hood. It's a great addition. It looks super stylish. You can pair it with a lot of things. It's casual, but can also be kind of professional at the same time. So even for such a kind of slightly avant-garde shirt for menswear, it has a lot of uses. So that is how you tell the difference between a real and a fake Craig Green shirt. Take a look at the other video on screen here, subscribe to my channel, like this video because that is super helpful to me, and I'll see you next time.